Welcome back after consolidation week, everybody. A very quick video this week. I know that your assignments are due on Monday, so you're probably really quite busy on them. Human security is normally a really popular issue. So I posted something on asylum seekers and refugees at the beginning of this week because I think it's a really good illustration of different ways to look at an issue. So obviously you're aware of the security narrative that you read a lot in the press. So this could be seen to be taking a realist perspective where you look at the idea of national security. What does security mean for a nation? And then you might focus on things like border control and the idea that refugees could be terrorists, for example. So that might be taking a more realist perspective. You could look at a post-structural perspective on this. For example, looking at the actual narrative itself, the way language is used and how this impacts the debate. You could look at it from a constructivist perspective, which is looking at the idea of securitization, which might challenge the idea that this is actually a big security issue and it's been turned into a security issue for political reasons. Or you could take a human security perspective, which looks at it more generously and considers the security of, for example, people in Nauru, the security of people on Manus Island, the security of people who have sought asylum, as in sought safety from harmful situations, and take more of a human rights perspective. So there are a few different ways in which this can be looked at. NGOs, advocates, people like Amnesty International obviously take a human security perspective, looking at the individual, whereas nations, like, Australia, the US, etc., have taken a more realist perspective. And like I said, a post-structuralist perspective is probably some of the scholarly work you look at, which looks at the narrative. And obviously securitization, constructivism is probably, again, a scholarly approach looking at how and why this is so high on the national agenda. So there's just one example, but I assume everyone's already underway with their assignments by now. Again, it's been fairly quiet, so I hope to hear from you all again soon. And I hope you did get to have some sort of break in consolidation week, or at least got ahead in terms of your assignments. Thanks, everybody.